Fly FM.
Nathan, welcome to Malaysia. Of course, Nathan from Snow Patrol. Thank you so much for your time today. Now, it's your first time playing a show here, but have you been here before for a holiday or anything?
No, it's our first time here, so we're very excited about it, just to see what's happening. You know, we've been kind of touring all around Asia, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So it's nice to get to places that we haven't been before. So yeah, so we're looking forward to it.
So you just mentioned that you got in yesterday. We know you've got a show in Jakarta over the weekend as well. Any time to take off to see the city?
Yeah, after this, I've got some interviews today, and then after that, we're not on stage till 9:30. So yeah, so we've got a bit of time to get out and explore. So we try our best. Sometimes it's not possible because you're literally in and out. But if we can get a few hours, yeah, we'll get out, see what we can.
Right, cool. I've got some gifts for you, actually, which I'll get to in a little bit to help you save some time from seeing some stuff in the city. But first, I want to ask about how you spent 2 decades together as a band now. I mean, some of you longer than the others. Do you ever sit down, look at each other and go like, how have we lasted this long?
Yeah, so most of the time. No. Yeah, no, I think it's to be in the band this amount of time, it's probably longer than you ever imagine it's going to last. I mean, you might hope that it does, but kind of the reality, you've no idea what to expect. So yeah, so to stay together this amount of time is pretty special. We've been through pretty much everything a band can go through. But yeah, there's when you're in the middle of a tour, you're kind of just in that world. So we don't usually reflect a lot, but 25 years this year for some of the guys is the kind of first proper time we've done that, and kind of tried to celebrate that with a rework, looking at our back catalogue, doing that kind of thing. So yeah, so it's been a long, yeah.
By the way, I'm really distracted by your eyes. I'm really getting lost in your eyes. Has anybody ever told you that before? You have.
Not on camera before.
No, you have. No, I am literally getting lost in your eyes. Okay, anyway. Back to the interview. Okay. How much have things changed now? I mean, after such a long time together, the jitters when you're going up on stage, the butterflies when you get when you perform. Is there any of that still there? Is what's the feeling like going on stage with the band now?
I don't think there's any nerves. I think it's adrenaline, excitement. That's the kind of with all the traveling we do and going around the world, to be able to play shows in those places, that's the moment you're excited for. So so there's always an adrenaline rush, and sometimes when you're traveling, you've been on tour. We've been on tour since April last year. There's times when you do feel either a little exhausted from travel, but the show is always the thing that is the focus of your attention, and the thing that no matter how you're feeling picks you up.
I've also got to ask about how Snow Patrol typically take your time when you write your music. You've released quite a bit of music now, but the album Wildness took even longer than usual. So what happened along the writing process?
Well, we'd been on tour for pretty much 12 years, making albums, touring, and we decided to take a break. I don't think we intended that. Well, I know we didn't intend that break to be as long as it was, but we decided to take a small step back, certainly from touring. And then we all had other projects and side projects and people writing for other people. And once we kind of started to back up, then I know Gary was going through a bit of a sort of difficult time, but he's been very vocal about that and explained what he was going through. So we were kind of there supporting that as well. For a long time we didn't know. So there was so many things going on in that kind of 5-year period before we kind of properly started making. But once we got in eventually, things happened actually very quickly. It's just the main process of Gary trying to get words was the thing that was taking a long time. Music was there was always music coming, so it was just it's the story of this record. It just took that time. Hopefully it won't take that amount of time this time, because we'd like to get a record out in the next couple of years.
I mean, every record is different anyway. Every experience in writing them are different as well. But now that it's out, do you just feel like, oh, thank goodness it's over?
Yeah, we were relieved for it to be out. I'm sure there was definitely points for pretty much everybody, is this going to happen? I was pretty sure it would, but the question was when. So yeah, there was huge relief, and just to be back on tour. I think a lot of people realised how much they were missing it as well, playing and getting to come to places like Malaysia. So
The Snow Patrol as a band, individually or together as a group, ever set yourself any targets with your records, with your tours or anything? And do you put any pressure on yourself, or is it just let's go out and have some fun?
It's pretty much making the record for what we feel and what we want to listen to or what we want to hear ourselves in Snow Patrol. So, there's never been a great agenda or plan. We have ambitions for sure, and to get our music out there to, as I say, places like Malaysia and get to places like here where, you're not always afforded to as a band. So we're fortunate that we can do it. But beyond that, it's always just been about getting the music out there, And as far as making records, it's just honest. We go in and we make what we can. We might have an idea of how we want it to sound or where we want to go to, but it's usually just about improving songwriting, really.
And on that note as well, you've topped charts around the world, you've sold so many records as well, you've been nominated, won so many awards. What could possibly be next for Snow Patrol? Is there any target that you've not hit yet?
We've been very, very lucky that there's, fortunate, lucky that we've worked hard for it for sure, yeah. But, there's still goals and ambitions. I mean, keep making records is probably the main focus, and, get to places that we still haven't been, and, come back to places like this with the full band would be definitely an ambition, the acoustic tours, it's great, it's presented slightly differently, it's slightly misleading acoustic, it's a bit more upbeat than that, but yeah, it'd be nice to come back to this part of the world with the full band. Next record, hopefully.
Next record, hopefully. And on that note as well, any words for your fans on this side of the world?
Absolutely. Thank you for being patient for us getting out here. We won't leave it so long next time.
Right. Thank you so much, Nathan.
Fly FM, today's hottest music.